because my mom and dad, I think I got a book, right, Dad? So I go a little bit down the nose as well, up a little. Any area that you want to make it look like the sun kind of hit. I know this isn't a highlighter, but this is just everywhere I conceal. Okay, so here's my warm makeup. This is my favorite concealer brush. It's actually by Sephora, and it is the Pro Airbrush Concealer Brush number 57, and it's kind of like a kabuki brush, but for concealer. And y'all, I go to town with this thing and just pat it in. Quick pats, and you can kind of buff it out a little bit. Quick patting. See how that looks, y'all? See how it kind of goes like already I'm looking lighter and brighter throughout here? Pat it in, kind of buff it out. Okay, y'all ready for my eyes? So I don't go, because I want it to be really flawless right here. What kind of concealer? The concealer I use is the e.l.f. brand. It's really cheap. It's HD Lifting Concealer from Target. So because I want my eyes to look really flawless, what I do is I dab just around to kind of buff it out. Just a little bit, because I want it pretty caked on there, and I'm going to show you guys what I do. Okay, that's it. I leave it looking really white. I'm going to buff it out in just a minute, and then I do the same thing. So all right here, and remember, y'all, disclosure, like, yes, I worked at Sephora, but just because you work at Sephora does not make you a makeup artist. This is like for all those people that have asked me for those, like, I'm a real human. Okay, so see how I don't really like blend it in perfectly because my eyes are so puffy. I want them looking flawless. So then, this is one of my favorite little setting powders for the eye. So it's the Ben Nye brand. It's in Fair. It's like a pink. It's a translucent face powder. But what I do is I use just like a regular eyeshadow brush. And y'all, I like glob this on. So look how much I have on there. And I literally like pat it on to where it looks like caked. Pat. It's a translucent setting powder, but it's also kind of like whitish pinkish, so I don't even blend it on purpose. Y'all see that? Because I want my under eye looking flawless because my eyes are so puffy. So pat. Lots of stuff on there. See how much I put on there, y'all? Like, okay. Then I'm going to let that sit for a while, okay? Because again, I want that really sitting well. Then what I use is I love the MAC. Oh, I just used the lid from the MAC. Whoops. I love the MAC. Let me look. It's the Prep and Prime Transparent Finishing Powder. I love it because I actually don't do a powder. I literally just set with this. So I use, again, my Sephora brush. I love all my Sephora brushes, y'all, are from when I worked there. And they've lasted so well. I don't take great care of them. I just wash them every once in a while. And they've lasted so well. But this is the just regular powder brush. I don't see a number on there. It's like already coming off. But maybe Charlene could tell us. Okay. So then I don't want to like mess up what I did under my eye quite yet. So I'm just going to set the rest of my face with this. So I'm just doing my face all the way down. I'm just doing my face and my conceal and my contour today, so I'm not finishing up the whole like look with my brows. But okay, so this is a blush that I love. It's actually more of like a fall darker color. What do you wash them with? So I have a lot of makeup artists on here right now, so they could probably tell you like the best shampoo, but I know if you just use like a really gentle antibacterial, some people when I worked at Sephora would even use like dishwashing soap. You can do that. So I just do a little bit. Again, this is a Sephora blush brush. And what I do with the blush, like I feel like don't overthink it. I like my face to just not look super pale, right? So I just like a little bit on the like apples of my cheeks and on my nose, and that's pretty much it. Okay, just a tiny bit here and there. Then where I really go to town is my Thank You dish soap. Oh, Philosophy Purity. Yes, I used to use that as my face wash. I love that. So this is the Hoola Bronzer from Benefit. I have used this forever. Look, Jude broke it. Oh, so sad. But I love it for contouring because it's a matte bronzer. And so this is another thing, like a big mistake I used to make is I tried to contour, but I would use like a glowy bronzer. So my whole face would just look like a big glittery, like I don't even know. Big glitter bronze face, okay? So because of that, this matte bronzer is gonna give me more of like a defined look. So my cheekbones are already pretty high, but y'all, I like them to look real high because you look thin and like bing, okay? So I literally just put them right in the crease here, all way back here, not overdoing it. And remember, it's gonna look like I'm doing a lot more at first, but that's just because I have to blend it out. And if you're just joining, all this white is there on purpose because I just set my concealer. So see, I'm doing a lot. Okay, so the other areas, this is how I was taught, is you want to make it look like where the sun would naturally hit. Okay, so like up here, the sun's gonna kind of get this area a bit. Up here a little bit. If you want to kind of trim down like the size of your nose or just kind of make it nice and slim, I always do a little bit on either side of my nose going down. Right here helps that like double chin look. Anywhere where that would fail. And then I kind of go down a little bit here. Not overkill. You saw I didn't add like more on or anything. But just to kind of finish the look, okay? Then I'm going to go back with my powder brush. And let's blend out the eyes a little bit and now my face too. So I'm going to smooth all this out. Remember that white powder? Boom. Look at that, y'all. See how much more flawless that looks? Because I let it sit. So blending it out, blending it out. And then we're going to kind of blend here as well. So blend. You really can't blend too much, y'all. You really cannot blend too much. Okay, so y'all. This is pretty much it, okay? See the difference in my eyes? They look a lot more flawless. I really like that white under eye. I think it just makes it look awesome. And then I have actually an eyeshadow in one of my little Z palettes that I love. It's this goldeny, and I have a magnet on it, so I'm not sure, but it's a really pretty goldeny shimmer color. And then I have this kind of pinky shimmery color. And this one I actually love for a little highlight. Now this is where you can go a little bit overboard sometimes. Just get a little bit on there and like, just a little bit around the eye. Right here at the top of the cheekbone. And then if you really want to look like the sun just got you, whoop, right down the middle. And right here, again, like the same areas that I kind of highlighted with concealer. I'm going to do that. So I probably would add even more bronzer because I really like my cheeks to pop. And this lighting isn't great, but... And that's basically it. That's my face makeup every day. Now, y'all, I could totally go more natural and do like mascara and then some lip gloss and call it a day, right? So that's basically it. I hope you guys will share your tips underneath because... I need some more makeup tips, but next time I come on, I will show you guys how I do my eyes for my everyday look, and then I'll show you guys, if you even care. If you don't really care and if this wasn't helpful, then I'll never do this again. But if you guys liked it, let me know, and I'll do more where you guys can see how I do my eye makeup and how I do my brows, and we could do some fun lip colors and explore a little bit, but this is kind of just how I get my full face look. So, love you guys. Have a great day, and happy Valentine's Day.